Easy, everybody. My name's Ben. This is Does Denim, and we're here to film another episode of the Clobbercast. This time we've got my mate Ryan from
Vectura VIP Limited,
which is a VIP chauffeuring service. So we're going to do it a little bit different today. We're going to jump into one of his cars. We're going to have a chinwag. We're going to take a drive, and we're going to talk some clobber. Cheers for the ride, Ryan.
No, you're welcome. All part of the service.
All part of the service. So for everybody watching, this is my mate Ryan. We've sort of known each other indirectly for a few years. Different airport runs and whatnot, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
And then once we had the doors open, Ryan became a customer. So we got talking a little bit more, and now we're here on a podcast. We have got Jake in back. If it looks like there's just just a face in the background there, he's actually doing the filming. But yeah, first of all, we're both Barnsley lads. Tell us what it is that you, obviously I know Ryan, but for everybody listening, why are we in your car? What is it you do, mate?
So we've got a chauffeur company in Barnsley, and that we operate all over the UK. Servicing airports, business meetings, companies that need to get the clients from airports for visits from all over the world, and getting people to cruise ships for large cruise companies and things like that.
Because it's definitely more of a higher end service, isn't it? We're not sat in a minibus, are we?
No.
I know you've got nice vans as well, but what I'm saying is, like, a lot of these clients, like some of the stories you were telling me before, like, you'll have to go to Manchester Airport to take somebody to a meeting, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
From Abu Dhabi or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, only last week, we had a job for like an Arab who was staying in North Yorkshire, and we had to take him and his daughter travelling around Lake District for a day, and they were just like random
enjoying it
places and then just take them back. And then there's other situations where you'll say you'll get a call, or can you pick this so and so up from a hotel in Sheffield, where you know where Alding Road used to be. Yeah. And they'll say, can you take them to the train station? And they'll say, what, Doncaster train station? And you'll go, no, Sheffield. It's like, well, these 100 yards you went. And it's like, yeah, no problem, I'll do that. And say it's just lead what you have to come into this with an open mind, and you can get asked to do absolutely anything. There's so many different jobs you get asked to do, but everybody comes into it thinking, yeah, you'll be just doing airport runs, and the more you get established, the more obscure jobs you get asked to do.
Yeah. And I bet it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a bit, well, maybe that one way hotel and train station, like, but what's one of the most bizarre things you've ever been asked to do?
So there's a company that's got an account with me. I get the workers go all over the world on contracts, and there was this one particular time they asked me to take some tools to Southampton.
Right.
So my passenger were a box of tools down to Southampton. But it were a really big job somewhere in the world that missed these tools.
Yeah. And they needed to be on the job.
Fortune. Yeah. If them tools are not on. Fortunately for us, we had actually got a job to Portsmouth. So it was like, I did him a good deal.
And you didn't have that far to go to Portsmouth, so you're kind of going there anyway.
So that's nature. That's the nature of the job. Once you get established, you go from one job to next.
Yeah, of course.
And that's where you start making your money.
Do you have a system for planning? Or is it...
I just looked day before and just like, right, let's have a look at this. People will ring and, who's my driver on Thursday? And it's like Monday. And I ain't done Tuesdays yet.
Because I imagine like, because your job relies on schedule, and if you're at Manchester Airport but a plane's an hour late, then you're then an hour late, so you can't get to your next job on time. So how do you work away? Have you always got like one spare driver that's just sort of waiting?
So you have always sort of like got one eye on a contingency, but we have other companies, what we call operators or whatever, what we can call on to say, look, I'm a bit stuck here. Can you help us out? More often than not, operators are calling me, because I'm open to plans changing and this, that. Although I think I'm quite good with logistics, so not good at drafting, but I'm not bad at logistics. But no, it is a strength, I think, of mine. And like I say, you've always got to have one eye on what could potentially go wrong.
Yeah, because it could be any number, especially if you're going up and down M62. It feels like something on M62 is shut down every day.
Yeah, but I find, you know the days when you're going from one job to the next, and it all has to sort of like, all ducks have to fall in a row.
Yeah.
I buzz on them days.
Yeah.
You just give me one job in a day, and I just can't get, I still do a good job, but I struggle to get motivated, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so,
you like to be on it and always having to.
You'll be the same yourself. If you know you've got a busy day in shop.
Yeah.
You're
buzzing,
like
it goes.
Buzzing.
Yeah, it absolutely goes.
Yeah.
You feel like it's like a sense of satisfaction.
Yeah.
And it's not even so much about the sales that inevitably you're going to get from that day. It's more about just the satisfaction of being busy.
Yeah.
And thinking on your toes. You know what I mean? It goes a long way, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I've got to ask then, have you had anybody famous in your car?
Yeah. I've had lots of famous people.
Are you allowed to name any or not?
Not really, but there's been, I did support somebody on adolescence.
The TV program.
Yeah, because it was filmed in.
It was close, weren't it?
Yeah, South Kirby.
Yeah, of course it was.
It's got a brilliant film studio there.
Which for anybody listening is only like 20 minutes away from us.
Worked on quite a lot of TV programs, but it's really good experience. But the money, like when you've got wages and things like that to pay, there's not really enough money in it. So
it's fun to do every so often, but you won't like to rely on it.
It's fantastic experience because you work into a plan and you have to be at a certain point at certain times. So that's probably where logistics side of things, strength from logistics
kick in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just as a bit of a disclaimer for you, I know you're wearing your Does Denim t-shirt right now, but
Does Denim.
But 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, if you weren't filming a podcast, you'd be all suited and booted, wouldn't you, my mate? Yeah, it all comes.
It's nice. It's nice to have some casual clothes on for once. Yeah.
So like obviously, I'm not much of a car guy. I don't know much about them. I can see computers here on the back of these chairs. Are these like for your customers? Do they use them? Yeah,
mainly use them for, it's got like massage function and eating and
right, got you.
But it's got like noise cancelling headphones, games console.
Yeah.
We've got like plug-in for Netflix and things like that. So it's just
it's basically in-house entertainment, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And like when people's travelling long distances to like Gatwick and Heathrow, but mainly they use it for massage, and quite funny. There's been a few occasions where they can actually put the sat nav on.
Yeah.
So they're looking where they're going. And then all of a sudden there'll be some traffic, which I'll know how to navigate around.
Yeah.
And then it'll go like 30 minutes delayed. And then they start stressing. We're like, oh, we're not going to be there on time. And it's like, no, don't worry. It's all in hand.
So do you even need a sat nav anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you a picture of what's happening up the road. Even like if there's, let's say there has been an accident, and let's say, for argument's sake, going up M1, there's been an accident and you're making plans to either go, I don't know, go M18 if there's been an accident to Sheffield and curve around it. But then also it'll give you a picture of, the delay is now getting less. So I'm guessing that road's starting to open. So you're sort of like jumping ahead of, you're trying to
you do
anticipate that.
It's not so much about knowing what street name you're going to. It's more about the overall map of the job.
You're getting a picture for what's happening. And try to anticipate getting. At the end of the day, that's what everybody can get to a destination.
Yeah.
But we're trying to. Our selling point is getting people to a destination promptly, relaxed, on time.
On time. We know worries or stress.
And I like compare it sometimes to a duck, like really calm on top of water, but sometimes the legs are going like that.
That's a good way of wording it. I like remember that one. It's interesting. So did you start up with one car and then built it up to 2 and then up to 3? Or
yeah, I got one car, and thought I don't want to be going down employing people route, and then all of a sudden, like, you're getting snowed under with bookings, so you buy a second car, 2 drivers, 3 drivers, 3 vehicles, 4 vehicles, and all of a sudden you've created a monster.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, they're all going everywhere, and
yeah,
it's interesting though. What I found interesting was when I asked you earlier, I should have asked you really on podcast originally, but I'm going to bring it back up. And I said, do you have like a deal with sort of like a valeting place? And you says, no, we've got to do it ourselves, because if we finish a job at 3 in the morning and we have to be on another job at 5, then this car's got to look brand new again by the time we get to that job at 5.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in that scenario then? Are you taking it back to a lockup, or sometimes are you having to do it en route? So you might be like...
Yeah,
if you did between Portsmouth and Southampton, then you ain't coming to Barnsley to clean it, are you?
No, you just have to, make best of a bad job. Find some way, sort of like making it look as respectable as possible. There has been a few occasions where we've had a funeral to look to a car to a funeral, and the designated car's gone out the night before, got in at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's been freezing. So the car's caked in salt off at road and mud and all that. You get up next morning and all pipes are frozen on all car washers and jet washers and things.
Oh my God.
So that's been a couple of airy situations that we've been in.
Well, you're literally grabbing a sponge in a bucket, aren't you?
Yeah. So we managed to get through it and get it done, but
it's not always as straightforward as you think.
Yeah, it's made us realise we can't really. We've got to keep an eye on weather forecast if that situation is arise. But
whereas it's not really something you'd think about before you've done it.
But that's the thing. You go out, you make mistakes, and you learn from them, don't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're not perfect. We do make mistakes, but we like to think that we learn from them. And I always said to drivers, I've been to Manchester Airport thousands of times now working, but there's always something to learn. A way of doing it better.
Yeah.
So
because you tend to have drinks in car as well, don't you? There's always
water, or if they want champagne or anything like that, we provide old glasses and things like that. Coffees, clients want coffees, and if they want coffees on arrival from flights and things, we ask them when they're coming through. Do you want a coffee ready? Or yeah,
Yeah.
you always want some refreshments, and you get the sweets. Now, have you seen the sweets? What?
Yeah.
The old Trubing.
Yeah. We are company name. So
Yeah.
that's great. So how do if somebody were interested, how do they find you?
So we just launched this new website at the same time that we had to change his name due to trademark.
I would ask you about that with name.
Yeah. So
What happened with that
it
then?
was quite funny, really, because when I launched my name, which were Viator,
Yeah.
it took me months to think at name, and then me operator license came through, and then I could start advertising for business. So launched my Facebook page, launched Google page.
And that was Viator.
Yeah, Viator, which means travel.
Yeah.
So that's where name came from. First review that I got on Google, it were a complaint, terrible service, this, that,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm thinking, I've only just launched, what's all this?
Yeah, how can this be true?
Yeah. Anyway, it turns out that there's another quite large company, got a company called Viator, and which is related to travel, and they put a complaint in on my Google page about them.
Right, yeah,
So that's when I first realised that I'd got the same name as another big company.
Yes.
But it weren't trademarked or anything, and recently they've trademarked it.
So you've had to change to...
Yeah, the closed... we've had to... They've closed us down, basically, and we've had to relaunch as a new name. So we've got his new website. Facebook's really been really handy. But word of mouth, really. You try and do a good job, and word gets round.
So what would the new company name be then? So anybody listening, so obviously that'll be a website.
New company name is Vectura VIP, which again it means transport, so it's closely linked, same branding.
Yeah.
And as website is vecturavip.com.
And that's VECTURA. Victoria, yeah. We'll get that up on screen as well.
Yeah.
And it'll be same on Facebook then, won't it, my mate?
Yeah.
Ah, good. You've just had some time in States, haven't you, mate?
Yeah.
Sending me all your pictures.
Yeah, we got
wearing your clobber.
Got clobbered before we went out, yeah. Because it's a bit of cowboy country where we went. So I needed to get some denim on.
It was funny how you said, though, about you travelling, because you came into the shop and you're like, I'm probably going to take... you took a Montana jacket, but then you also needed some shorts because it's a different climate.
Well, the
climate.
It was 44 in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And literally a few days before we went out, we were going to Grand Canyon, so you stay in like Flagstaff.
Yeah.
Which is 2.5 hours drive, and it were -6. So I said we needed a pair of Speedos and a Montana
and a Montana jacket as well, both at the same time.
Yeah. So
I don't think I've ever done any jeans with you yet. We haven't done no jeans yet, have we?
No.
I'll have to get round to that way.
I've got really big calves, so I'm quite funny with.
I'll be able to sort you out. Yeah, 100%. We'd be able to get you there.
I've always struggled to make me. Options with jeans is always limited because I were born and bred with big calves, footballers' calves.
Right, got you. Now, one day, as and when you're ready, we'll be able to get you sorted.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, though, with calves, because then sometimes you might need a wider leg and you might think them jeans look too loose.
Yeah.
Because they've had to go over your calf.
Especially around at bottom.
Yeah, for example, so if you did come to me and you said, look, this is it, I'm born with wider calves.
Yeah.
Well, I'd then have to say to you, so what sort of thing do you find yourself comfortable in at the minute? I'd then get you to try. I always find it easier to say, right, just try these on. Because once you've got a pair on, it's a lot easier for me then to work around your needs. Because once you try that pair on, I might know it's a 519 David.
Yeah.
Now, you wouldn't need to know that. Do you know what I mean? But I know that. And then if you go, well, I'm just not sure about this bit here. I can then in my head, I'm already associating other. So try a pair on, I would then know what that fit is. And then I can take it from there then and say, right, all right, I understand why that don't work for you. What about these? I understand why that don't work for you. What about these?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a case, you might never have walked into a shop and thought to yourself, I'm going to buy a pair of jeans in that fit. But once you've actually tried them on, and tried them on with your trainers or your boots, whatever, they can look like a completely different jean. And that's one thing really that we can do at Does Denim that you don't get in other places, because I can just work one-to-one with you.
Absolutely, yeah.
It tends to, unless, Saturdays can be busy, but if you're coming in on a weekday, the majority of my attention is going to be given to you. So it's...
I've always popped down to see you on like a Monday or a Tuesday.
Yeah, and you always let me know in advance, Right, so we've talked enough shop, excuse the pun. Just a bit more laid back for second half podcast, if that's
Yeah.
So, not too out and ordinary, but I have been asking all lads this, so I'll fire it at you as well.
Hit me with it.
You're on, first one, you're on death row.
Right.
Your last meal.
What are you having? It has to be Sunday roast, wouldn't it?
Is that what you're going to go for? You'd be surprised how many people say that.
Roast beef.
Yeah.
Yorkshire pudding, roast potatoes.
Yeah. What veg?
It's got to be cauliflower, broccoli, sprouts.
Yeah.
Oh, sprouts at alternate.
Yeah.
What about Yorkshire pudding starter?
I think Yorkshire pudding starter with some powdered mustard and gravy. See, that's what I always had at my grandma and granddad's. And my dad did it.
Why did your granddad always, how they did oven bottom, like big Yorkshire pudding? Granddad always got that. What was that all about?
Yeah, it's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now people say, no, you just have Yorkshire puddings on with it. But no, growing up, ours were separate. That was like the starter.
And then still some on main
meal as well. We always like that, Jake. Yeah, you have it as a starter, didn't you, with some gravy?
Yeah, some of it like weddings like that, don't you?
Yeah, dead right.
I'll tell you best meal at here, though, without any question, is Boxing Day, Bubble and Squeak.
Oh, you a Bubble and Squeak fan?
Well, my past business before I got into this, I were a bookie.
Yeah, I remember.
So there was all sports, you got all football, racing, and there were nothing finer than that plate of middle of the day.
Yeah, because you didn't have a chance to do all else.
Yeah, we were sweating over like King George big race at day. But bring a big pile of like Bubble and Squeak.
Just all fried up in a pan.
Yeah, the burnt round edge. Fine. Yeah,
it's. I've met a few Bubble and Squeak fans.
I think it's the best meal at here.
Yeah. You put brown sauce on it?
No, not brown sauce.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, gravy. I like white sauce.
Yeah,
I love
like a cheese.
I like cheese sauce on me.
Yeah,
but I white sauce on sprouts. Yeah,
good for you, man. That's your death row meal, then.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, next job is sending you to a desert island. But you are going to get all sorts of weather. So it's not just our desert. A bit misleading, this question. There is trees on it and all. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. It's like the Amazon, if you like.
Yeah.
So you're getting all weather as well.
Yeah.
5 items of clothing is all you can take. What are you taking? This includes accessories and footwear.
You see, they're into sliders now, aren't they? But I'm still like flip-flops and pair of flip-flops. Sunglasses.
Pair of sunglasses.
Yeah. Just some. I'm not a vest person.
Right.
It'd have to be a t-shirt.
T-shirt. So we've got some flip-flops, some sunglasses, a t-shirt.
How many more we got? 2.
Another 2.
So it'd have to be a pair of denim shorts.
Right, pair of denim shorts,
Yeah, and a pair of like nice, probably some nice swimming shorts.
Some nice swimming shorts. So you go
Yeah.
hatless then?
Yeah, because it's sunglasses or hat into it, and I'm
It's one or other, yeah.
yeah.
Plus, I feel like if you're on a desert island, you could make a hat. You could make some at work that covered your
You
head.
probably could, but I'm not really creative.
Oh, you could sit under a leaf, right?
Yeah.
You could do that. So, I like it. So, you've got a pair of flip-flops, we've got a pair of denim shorts, T-shirt, pair of sunnies, and
No tank top. I'm not a tank.
not a tank top,
Yeah.
definitely a T-shirt, but you'd have some swimming shorts as well.
Yeah.
And you're allowed, I don't know how you're going to watch it, but you're allowed to watch one film for the rest of your time on the island. So I don't know why there's a TV there, but there is in
Yeah.
this podcast.
I have this conversation regular, and I just like 80s films.
Right, yeah.
They're just
I'm a
like
fan. Yeah,
cool, aren't they?
well, they just don't make them like they used to.
No, and no idea why they can't make them like they used to.
Yeah.
But it'd have to be some sort of like Eddie Murphy, sort of like Beverly Hills Cop, or like
Yeah.
Trading Places, or something
Yeah.
like that. Or a really cool program, a really cool film.
Coming to America. Coming to America.
Oh, Coming to America! I must have seen that
Yeah.
100 times.
That's one of the greatest. One of the greatest films ever made,
Yeah.
Coming to America.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. It does. It
Just makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Takes you back.
yeah. And you can still watch them now, like when you're flicking through TV channels, which I know don't happen that much without streaming services.
Mm.
But if you're in an hotel room or something, you know what I mean? When you're limited.
Yeah.
If a classic 80s film comes on, then you just...
You can't turn it off.
No, you just happy.
Yeah, Rocky 3 came on the other night,
Yeah.
and we're sat at home.
ITV2
Yeah.
or ITV4. I saw it. Yeah, I
And
was
it's just
flicking
like,
through.
the music was just so cool.
So good, yeah.
Yeah.
So much better.
And even artwork on like, it was the tape, weren't it? You used to go to video shop.
Yeah.
All artwork, just everything was just...
Do you think that's
So
just
much
because we were 80s kids? I think that's
I
why.
don't know. I really don't know, but I crave for them. There's a song that always comes on, and I just start reminiscing, and then all of a sudden the same song came on, and this woman would like start washing pots, and she started reminiscing about 80s, and it was a Madonna song, Live to Tell.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, it just takes you back to
Yeah.
the 80s, and it's
Back
just
to it.
like, it would just, everybody just, you kids just like, we just used to go out and play, and your mum and dad didn't, they cared, but they knew you were all right, and then when it went dark, you were coming back in, and summers seemed to last forever, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. And you used to get all over and all. We had
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And always be all right.
Yeah. It just,
Best games,
takes you back.
games. We do definitely sound like we're getting old now, right, pal?
But we had best times.
Yeah. We got some, this morning when we were at shop, we were recording some content for shop.
Yeah.
And Josh, who were doing that recording, Jake's brother, he gave me some this or that. So I give you two things, you choose one,
Yeah.
and then the one that you chose sticks around, and then I present you with another one, and it's called a this or that. And it did me one on cars earlier, and I thought I've got it here because I thought I'm gonna remember that, and I'm gonna get Ryan with that. This or that.
So for instance, if you got,
So I'll give you two
like
options.
if two football teams who'd beat who, so you'd start off with like
Which team you prefer?
Tottenham against Everton, and
Yeah, and you'll go Tottenham, and then I'd go Tottenham versus Chelsea.
Yeah, and then it
so
builds
on.
up. Yeah.
So it's down to your personal preference because it were on cars.
Yeah.
So imagine every car I mentioned's top at range.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I did think you would. So I'll read it out to you and we'll see how we get on.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ford, Mustang, Dodge, Charger.
Ford Mustang, convertible.
Ford, Mustang, Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Lamborghini.
Ferrari.
Ferrari, BMW X5.
Ferrari.
Ferrari, Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz. Of course.
Mercedes-Benz, Porsche 911.
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz, Audi R8.
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz, Jeep Wrangler.
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover Defender.
Mercedes GLS.
Yeah, and that's it. I just thought I'd have to get you with that one because you got me with it earlier. And I sort of got through it all, but I didn't know what any cars were called. So until I got to Jeep Wrangler, and then I just stuck with that because I know what that is. And that were it. I hope you all enjoyed that. Did you enjoy it, buddy?
Yeah. It's always good to have a chin wag.
Thank you very much for taking the time to go on the Clobbercast, my mate. We do always have a little gift for people that take time to come on podcast, although you already know what this is, because
Our open, yeah.
We usually do a Become a Brother one, but obviously I remembered that I'd done this one for you quite a while ago, because you requested the Let's Get Clobbered logo, didn't you?
I'm amazed that nobody's ever asked for that.
Yeah, so there you go. That's yours, my mate. Thank you very much for your time. Yeah. You take care, boss. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you.
If you've enjoyed this content and you want to keep watching or listening, that is, please feel free to like and subscribe below. But until next time, stay clobbered.